Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Noah Graves here with a video. New to sim racing, and I'm on a goal to get to no assists. So here is the first video of me trying to learn how to race with no assists. So currently, as you saw on the screen before, we have a few assists on, a few assists off. Traction control is the most recent one that I took off and have mostly been learning and doing okay without that. Few mishaps every now and then, you'll see that here. And so right now, I have just recently turned off ABS. So learned that. You can see a little bit right there, struggled a little bit with it. Lap time isn't hurt too much without having the ABS, but right here with this turn here, you can tell I'm really struggling with that there, going a little bit too deep, not too great. Went great to the steering wheel there to make up with it. So let's see down the straight. This turn here, it's been one of my better turns on Abu Dhabi here, but still not quite perfect. This right here has been the hardest one by far on the whole track. No matter how much I practice it, I just cannot get it down. So if anyone knows any pointers, tips on that one, please throw that in the comments. Could really use it. And the last turn here, not terrible. So the first lap time, 125.4. My best is a 123.5 about a week ago. So quite a bit off the pace there. Still struggling with the no ABS. So here we are, lap 2. Down the first DRS straight. Struggled again there, a little better than the first one. Coming back around. About 0.2 off the pace there, my best lap. Not terrible there. Still not perfect. Once again, this is the one I struggled with the most. Come back around here. So we come in, and this lap comes out to be a 124.481. So here we go. It's getting better. Pretty good here at this point, about 0.5 up on my pace. Struggled again there, but still managed to keep it within about 0.1, and up to almost 0.2 now. Only okay corner there. Didn't really lose too much time, maybe 0.5, but then here start losing a little bit more pace. And right here, keep going up pace, getting up to almost 0.3. So, I mean, this is not a bad lap for the day, but really struggled on that last corner there. 123.9. So it's my best lap of the day, but it's still, we're still almost 0.4 off the pace of my best time. So still not doing great. I've been sim racing for about a year now. Started off with the Logitech, the G923 or 920, whichever one's for the Xbox. Can't remember which one it is. And then last January, I switched over to All Fanatec, which I've had a good experience with them. I know a lot of people online have complained about their customer service, and thankfully I haven't had to deal with that. So riding with All Fanatec equipment here, 8 Newton meter CSL DD. Gets the job done for me. Don't have any troubles with it. Really bad spin out there. That's not too pretty. That's all traction control there. Can't blame the ABS. So every now and then I do have some struggles still with the traction control, but from where I was when I first turned it off, I've definitely got a lot better. When I first turned it off, felt like the first few hours I literally could hardly even do one corner, and then for a while after that, struggled to do even just like a lap. But now I'm starting to get a little more consistent with the traction control, and finally felt ready to go to turning off the ABS. Clearly still struggling with the turning off the ABS. I mean, you could tell it gets a little bit better each lap. Today, I didn't say this earlier, but today I'm just doing 8 hard training laps, trying to improve my pace each lap consecutively, no breaks in between. So just trying to do my best, trying to just get the fastest lap time possible without the ABS on. And this is a decent session, not fantastic. You could tell throughout the laps here that I'm consistently struggling with not having the ABS on, but you can tell that throughout the session it gets a little bit better, but not substantially better. My lap time, my best lap time, doesn't really improve a whole lot. And also, I did struggle with a little bit of traction control here and there, but that is what it is. Here we are, sixth lap here, doing pretty good here through this turn. Almost a tenth up. About losing a little bit of time there, like usual, then lost a whole lot of time again there. And then now we're back to being down almost 3/10. So I've really been struggling with that turn there. It's tough. I'm trying to brake a little bit earlier, but then when I brake earlier, I'm struggling. I think a little bit of trail braking might be helpful there. So still working on that braking zone quite a bit. It's frustrating because I finally got that braking zone down like a week ago with no traction control coming out of it. And then now that I turned the ABS off, now I'm struggling with that part of the turn. So here we are, 7th lap, second to last lap. Once again, well, right now I'm finally getting back up a little bit on pace. And they're doing pretty good at first, losing time. So that was better, about a little bit closer to 2/10 there than 3, like the lap before. Decent corner there, made up a little bit of time, which is good. Lost it there with the traction. Once again, struggled with this one again, but not as bad there. And then did struggle a little bit with the traction here. As you could tell, losing a little bit of time. Not a lot, but a little bit. And then dropping down. Half a second off the pace there, which is pretty terrible. So here we go. Final lap. Pretty good so far, almost a 10th up. Lose a little bit of time there to that braking zone, make it back up on coming out of it, the traction. So a 10th up here. So I do remember this lap, I was feeling good. And then struggled a little bit there with that braking zone, made up for it here with the traction, which is good. So like I said before, I finally started getting this traction down last week, and you could tell there, and still doing pretty good here, like right on the pace pretty much. Was up a little bit there and then dropping down a little bit, but not bad. It's looking good. At this point, it's looking like my best lap at this time, and then struggle a little bit there coming out of it. Now we're back to being almost 2/10 down, which is frustrating because I was just doing really good. Now we're back to half a second, so the first like 80% of the lap I was up, and then lost it all right there in that last sequence of turns, and then ended up almost a second off the pace. So it's frustrating, but best lap of the day, 1:23.9. It's not horrible, but 4/10 off my best. So looking to get better each session. This is my first video of me, showing it. So we'll see you for the next one, and hope to keep getting better each time.